those of you who have done that last assignment, thank you very much. Today, what we're going to do is we're looking at the invasion of Poland. Now, I have an assignment for you. This is not going to be a very long video. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on the invasion of Poland. There's a few key things that we're going to take out from it that's going to influence the invasion of France. And that's what we're really going to go into. Remember, because we're going to compare Dunkirk and Stalingrad and the persons involved. So, what you'll see in the email that I sent you, September 1st, 1939, you're going to have to just understand that the Polish forces were very unprepared, and even if they were prepared, they were just no match for the Blitzkrieg. Now, the big thing, and it's written on there, what is the Blitzkrieg? Nigel, I know you know. Gal, I know you know. Zach, I know you know. But for everybody else, it's a new style of warfare. So World War One, Germany lost because they got bogged down, right? Trench warfare, there's no movement. And we'll get into the father of Blitzkrieg when we look at the Battle of France, okay? And where it all came from and its whole reason. But just for the invasion of Poland, all you're going to have to know about the Blitzkrieg is, okay, imagine that morning at 7 a.m., I think it was, where German forces crossed into Poland. Now, the people on lookout or whatever at the border patrol, could you imagine just being like on shift in the morning and you're just hanging out, one of the Polish people, guards or whatever, and you kind of look to the distance and you see airplanes, like fighter planes, and you see tanks, and you see artillery, and you see infantry, all coming at you at one big thing. Not your lucky day to pick that shift, I tell you. So they did the total opposite of stagnant warfare, and Blitzkrieg, but in translation, is called lightning war. So they just come at you, okay, and they advance so quickly. And it's not about the whole. It's not about the whole line moving forward. It's about boom, sporadic. Like, let's go right in deep. Now, like anything, it's gonna have weaknesses, and we're gonna get into that, right? You get overextended, and but just for today, there's an assignment there, and it has some primary sources. You know how fond I am of primary sources. So you are going to look at the primary sources. I think there's 6, and there's some brief questions on them, okay? And then at the bottom, you're going to write 2 diary entries, imagining you are a person in Poland who survived the Blitzkrieg, okay? One of them is going to be right when they come, and the second one, it's all in the email, will be a year later, okay? So I really want you to get in character. Think about the shock of capture. All of a sudden, you got the Nazis marching around your neighborhood, like, poof, not good, right? Also, but there is going to be a difference between the initial shock to a year later, where you're like, well, they've deported people, they've committed massive acts of atrocity, they've done this, they put people in the ghetto, they've done all this stuff, okay? Now, all the information you need is on the video link that I added on there too. Same thing, World War II in color, my favorite. But you only have to watch the first 12 minutes of that. It'll be a nice summary, okay? But as far as your assignment, what you're going to be handing in is the primary document analysis and the 2 diary entries. Diary entries, remember, you're putting yourself in the position of a Polish person in 1939. And I'm not looking for like 5 pages or anything, okay? Like a quick, it's gotta be dense. You gotta tell me something in a paragraph each, okay? So That's all I'm looking for. So I'll assign it, well, tomorrow. That'll be Friday. And I'd like it to be handed in on Thursday. Yeah. And we're going to proceed with the invasion of France because I really like that stuff.